This is not a kid-friendly show.
Yo, what's going on, my dudes? Welcome to another RuneScape news video. So we talked a lot about on the channel of bank bidders in the past, but now Shawnee posted on Reddit a whole bunch of new information regarding the topic, and the link to all that will be down below if you want to get part of that conversation and give your feedback, because it's probably going to be really appreciated and really helpful to the devs. So please do so if you really have any concerns going forward. First and foremost, the update was supposed to come out this month, but it's been delayed to February 2017. I know a lot of you are going to probably wonder, why are so many updates getting delayed recently? It's probably because we've been telling them that the updates aren't ready on release, and they're trying to go back and fix it so that on release it has the most minimal impact in terms of our negative reaction. So I think that's why a lot of these have been delayed. They're not polished, and they feel like we wouldn't receive them well on release had they followed the schedule that was previously placed there. So without further ado, let's get right into this FAQ that Shawnee posted. So the first question is, why is bank bidders being delayed to February 2017? When we announced bank bidders at RuneFest, we didn't expect a reaction, both positive and negative, that it got. It was clear that the design needed more work to accommodate your feedback and get the project right, and that meant delaying the project. The earliest that we could gather developer and QA resources for the update was for a launch in February 2017, but we're confident that we can get something great out for then. Next up we have, is bank bidders a raffle or an auction? There are two different ways that you can play bank bidders. One is a raffle, with a different account put up for raffle every day. As with previous September raffles, you will get one ticket per day by visiting the bank bidders area, and another ticket by completing one daily challenge. You can then choose which raffle to enter your tickets for. We will draw the winning tickets on a live stream. The second way of playing is by blind bidding. We will present 5 accounts to you when you enter the bank bidders area. You are then able to enter a max bid for any of those accounts, with the aim of being the highest bidder. You will not be able to see the amount that others have bid. At the end of the week, if you have the highest max bid on an account, you win its contents. Next up, how long are you planning to do the bank bidders event for? How many accounts will be available? Bank bidders will be a 2-week event with 2 live streams to reveal weekly winners. If the event is successful, we may decide to do them more frequently in the future, but there's no plans at the moment. Our current thinking is that over this 2-week period, there will be 12 accounts available for bidding and 12 accounts available for raffle, but this is subject to change. Next up, will this cause inflation? What will Jagex do to avoid this? Before bank bidders begins, we will be transparent about the rare items entering the game over the course of the event. We will try to find a balance between revealing enough information about these items and maintaining the surprise of bank bidders. We are extremely confident that the value of each of these items will be negligible to the wider economy, but we want to reassure the markets that this is so. For example, over 4,000 unique party hats were traded in the past month. The introduction of an additional one, for example, would have extremely limited impact. We will not choose accounts that will have resource stacks that would impact the economy on even a limited scale. The event will also be a 2-week temporary event, so there will not be a constant influx of items from bank bidders. Next up, won't this just cause the rich players to get richer? The joy of bank bidders is that many players will win account contents that are less than what they bid. Additionally, there will be an entrance fee for anyone looking to blind bid, meaning the bank bidders acts as a large-scale gold sink. While some will benefit from bank bidders, the general effect will be to remove cash from the game. The raffle also allows less cash-rich players to have a chance of winning something spectacular. Next up, why are you allowing illegitimate items to enter the game? Why should a player benefit from something that has been gained by cheating? Bank bidders items will be from legitimate players who subsequently committed an offense. We will not include botted resources or the products of gold farming. It is important to us that bank bidders also reminds players about what happens to those who offend in RuneScape. To better deliver that message, players will have to answer a question about account security when they place a bid or ticket. Next up, aren't party hats and other rares added to the Grand Exchange when a player was banned? Rares from banned accounts are not added to the Grand Exchange. They are effectively removed from the game. Bank bidders will take a very small numbers of these rares that would have been removed from the game and redirects them back into the game. Next up, will untradeable items be available? Untradeable items will not be winnable via bank bidders. Next up, how many items will I gain from another person's account? A winning player will gain the top 25 item stacks from an account's bank or inventory determined by value. We reserve the right to amend these 25 stacks if they would negatively affect the game, impacting the economy adversely, for example. Next up, what is stopping a player from recognizing their account and revealing the value of it to everyone? The accounts available in bank bidders will be anonymous, aside from minor details that could not be used to work out the bank's identity. For example, we might reveal that the account has a quest cape, which would highlight interesting behaviors of that account, but would not reveal an identity. Next up, what is stopping a fraudulent or hijacked account from winning another account? The Bank Bidders event ends at least 24 hours before the live stream. When winners are announced in that intervening period, we will check to ensure that the winners are legitimate players. Next up, will I have to pay even if I'm not the winning bid? When a player makes a bid on blind bidding accounts, the GP amount will be removed from their coin purse. If the player has the highest bid on that account, that money will be removed and they will gain a key to access to their winnings from the chest. If a player has not made the highest bid, the GP is returned to them once they log in. It is also worth noting that a bidder will pay an entrance fee of 1 million GP, which is subject to change, if they wish to make a bid on an account. This will not be reimbursed. Next up, how will I find out if I have won? The live stream will reveal winners for both the blind bidding and raffle aspects of the event. A winning player will also be informed on login and will receive a key to access their winnings from a chest. Next up, what is happening to all the gold that is generated by this event? The gold generated by winning bids and entrance fees will be removed from the game. Next, why have you delayed this update and when is it coming out? We had not anticipated the reaction to bank bidders on launch, and your feedback has meant changes to the design. We have found a new space for it at the start of next year, which will accommodate your feedback. Next up, can I bid using other items than just gold coins? What if I want to bid beyond 2.147 billion gold limit? Our current thinking is that players can submit a bid up to 2.147 billion gold max stack and then top up that amount with more gold up to an unlimited amount, but you will not be able to use other items to bid. Next up, what is stopping somebody from winning all of the bids? What if they use alternate accounts? A single player can win only one account from both the raffle and the blind bidding, and we will check that a player who has created multiple accounts can only win once. We will reimburse any player that has made multiple max bids for multiple accounts. Anyways guys, I hope this video was able to answer all your questions about bank bidders so you know exactly what you expect when the update goes live. If not, please check the Reddit post. Link will be down below like I said before, and you can get in on the conversation and ask any questions further that you may have, and hopefully they'll get back to you. Mod Shawnee's usually pretty good about that. Anyways, I'm out. Peace.